registration by Republican, Independent, and Democrat.
And then, and I'm just saying this more out of what I've learned, and I'm sure you know this, but I want to say it anyway. You need to try to make sure that you have boots on the ground in every single precinct. And so if you need help from us, because we represent so many different precincts, you need to come and say, okay, I need people in precinct this, this, and this. And so please do that so that you can help us.
You will, and I will. I'm coming with that. I want that information for you first. But I also want to have it so that it's somewhat organized.
Are you going to have headquarters?
Yes, we're going to have headquarters. Right now, I mean, that's a thrifty medical right now, so it's in front of us in my wife's antique store.
Yeah.
And we'll make it a little bit bigger. But I can tell you, we're not going to match Amber dollar for dollar. Okay? I think, you know, in our wildest expectations, we may get somewhere around $1.2 million. She's going to have probably about 1.6, 1.8.
Just tie her to Pelosi and you win.
Oh, I'm going to. See, you said magic words, okay? Is that, you know, she's going to chase me. And the other thing I want you to say, I really want you to think this through. I will say certain things, and there's a reason I say certain things, especially after tomorrow. Okay? Polls tell you a lot. Okay? Polls tell you a lot. And they win elections. They win elections, folks. Okay?
Don't use the whole code, not part of the code.
Yes.
Make sure you know how you preface things.
Yeah. So make sure you listen very carefully because there is a message, and it's a very strong message. Yes.
You know you're going to get hammered by her about the non-debate issue. In her advertisements, it's going to be, well, you won't debate me and all that. Are you taking an early stand, put it out there that you're going to do town halls and you want to reach your people and be up front to be there?
Paul, could you just say, yes, I'd like to debate you and I'd like it in a town hall arena?
It's how you say it.
Yeah.
And I said part of it.
Yeah, you
Is
don't
that
want
when people are losing their jobs, people are losing their health care, people are losing their houses, you want to do a debate? Excuse me. I want to go out and talk to individual people face to face. Join me, man. Come on. And you know what? I don't care if it's AARP who sponsors that town hall meeting. They were one of the ones of people that asked. Not that I care about, but those are the things that we should demand as citizens. Is come to see me. Because I'm tired of the mountain having to always go to Moses. That's what I feel like when it's politics. And that's not right anymore. It's about, darn, the guy that the dentist is going to go see you. And pick up a chair and sit down and talk with you. That's how it's about. The one thing I can tell you that's different between me and Ann, I live what I tell you. And if you want to do your research, go do your research. Go pull my FEC report. Go talk to my dentist friends. I'm not rich. I'm not rich financially. I'm rich in wealth of the ideas and the things that I've accomplished in my life. Yes?
Personally, I feel that debates only emphasize the isolation of the representatives from the people.
That's right. One of the things I said, if you notice when Ann took office, she started off with one district office. It was in Yavapai County. And then she branched out to Flagstaff and then Pinal County. That's not what I'm going to do. I have no idea. I don't want to be doing it. I want a district office in 5 different districts. This district breaks up very nicely. There's Yavapai County, there's Coconino County, there's Pinal County, there's the White Mountains, and there's the Nations. There is no reason we shouldn't be talking all the way through this for solutions. And the day after the 2nd, the 3rd of November, we're already in work groups. What's most important about our economy? How do we make the economy in Pinal County work versus the economy in Yavapai versus in Coconino County? It works, folks. And there are actually bills and laws out there that benefit us to actually start to work by and get involved. The next part to this whole thing is you want a movement? Arizona, once again, is the center of the movement. You're going to get, in 2012, at least one more congressional district. You might even get 2. So set the standard now for this election, and we'll have another one to say, because most people believe that if you look at the numbers, Pinal County will go away, the southern part of this district, maybe even part of Yavapai. Who knows? But you know, if you have success within your group, that just breeds another person. And that doesn't happen very often in my lifetime in legislature. It doesn't. Embrace it and take the advantage. Roger.
Back to your 30-day campaign concept. How about yard signs, handouts? When will you have resources available
Okay.
for us?
We used everything we had, okay, in the primary. So right now I have $40,000. And we reordered signs. We reordered bumper stickers. So they'll be coming in, okay? One of the things that I did not get right off the bat from the RNC was money up front. They want to see a poll. We'll be getting it next week, okay? They'll like that poll, okay? They already know about it, okay? But what we are able to get is people on the ground.
Wait, I don't understand that. They want to get rid of Jennifer Kessler badly. She's one of the big targets. They want a poll?
Yeah.
Excuse me, you're the candidate.
I know, but that's how they do this thing, and it's strange.
They spend a lot of money on that.
Well, they spend a little money, so did I. Okay? But you do that. That's how elections are done. In the very, very beginning, before Paul Gosar ran, okay, we did a poll. Some of you were selected. Okay? We asked you questions about what your feelings on the economy were. How important was the economy to you? How important was health care to you? How important were all these little different things? They shape popular opinion. Okay? And that's what they want. They want to see how it's going to target. I can tell you, when we won, we instantly rose to the top of the list. I'm not going to lie to you. There were groups sitting out there that said, you know, we would love to come in that district, but we're going to see if Gosar can actually come out of it. And we're going to take a chance on somebody that they hadn't seen. And now they will. That's right.
If we want to make financial donations, how do we do it?
You can do it on the website. You can drop a check off at the antique store. You can send it in our post office box. It's 2222 East Cedar Avenue. You can do that. Okay, you can tell your friends. A little bit goes a long way.
What's antiques?
Okay, Aunt Maud's Antiques on Cedar. I'm going to tell you. Let's go through the numbers because this is important. Okay. When I was approached to run, the first thing I thought to myself was, oh my God, I can't financially do this because in the 4 years I was with the American Dental Association Council of Government Affairs, I almost lost $1 million. Yeah, that's a story in itself. By the way, I am not a lobbyist for the American Dental Association, which has been rumored down in Yavapai County. Okay? I've never been paid for one. I've been run over by that train. The American Dental Association ran me up and down the other, and I stood my ground. Everything in that health care bill that I said was going to happen actually happened. And it came from the Native Americans. If you ever want to debate Native American law with me, please. I'm no lawyer, but I can hang with anybody. That was what part of that bill was. I'm also the guy that wanted to push the repeal of anti-competitive practices on insurance companies, which is the #1 thing you must do in this health care bill. Because the federal government uses the big monopoly insurance companies to do their will. I'm that guy. They pinned him in a corner because they never told me about a bill. I happened to stay up one night because I can't sleep. And I saw something on the television. I went to go see Gene Taylor and saw Gene Taylor. I went to Peter DeFazio to find out about that bill. And guess what? Who would have even imagined that that bill would have passed the House? That's the insurance company's golden egg, by the way. And teamwork, I'm the guy that pushed that to all the committees of reference. Teamwork, our chief legal counsel, American Dental Association, actually was an attorney from the FTC who wrote a gifted book to explain what that exemption was all about. And guess what we did? Is we turned it loose. I seeded it, and we turned it loose with 1,500 dentists walking all over Capitol Hill. You want to get a plan done? I'll tell you how to get a plan done. I live it, day and breathe it. The money that came to my campaign $10,000 came from the American Dental Association from their PAC because I forced them to do whatever they were going to do for me to anybody else that was going to come through, whether it be Republican, Independent, or Democrat. The rest of it came from individual dentists across this country that understood what I stood for. They're small business people. They understand that if you treat the patient right and take care of small business, the rest will come. There is nothing. I've kissed nothing. I have done nothing to hold me harmful, nor will I. Any more questions, please? Folks, this is, go ahead.
I was going to tell you that Ann Kirkpatrick ought to be in favor of town halls because her president, our president, used to marry